Are here at the Snows residence, and we are about to install Medusa on my FreeNas server box. FreeNas box, that's a server. Sorry, I like to play with words like that sometimes. I might screw you up, so I do that crap on purpose. Hope it doesn't annoy you. If it does, well, I'm not going to stop. So, uh, let me delete this guy. This was one I just did, and it didn't work out so well. Of course, it is up and running, but I think I'd like to do things a little bit smoother for you guys. Had a little bit of a bumpy road there. So I'm just going to start from the beginning here. Going to delete this jail. Of course, you're going to want to get your get your SSH client of your liking up and running. If not, then you're going to do it through the shell. I prefer the SSH client. So of course you're going to come here and we're going to hit add, and then you're going to go to advanced jails. If your jails aren't having problems like mine, they should be loading really quick, but mine are, yeah, I'm just having issues. I don't know if it's a bug or what. Sticky lip syndrome. I apologize, guys. I am really thirsty for some reason. Jesus Christ. This FreeNas is loading. Oh, it's taking forever. It sucks. Alright. Your name's going to be Medusa. I'm going to do V1 because I already have a version of Medusa running. Or just something unique. Release is going to be 1.3. I'm going to use DHCP just because that is what I'm using for now, because of course I have a Medusa client already running. Alright, so back to the video here. Going to set up auto start. You're going to hit save. I'm not going to do auto start because I don't want Medusa, this client of Medusa auto starting. And you're going to hit save. It's going to create the jail. Once it's created, we're going to jump over to the SSH. And then once we're in the SSH client, we can do iocage list and then copy down the UID that we just created. If your memory's bad or for whatever reason, you named it Medusa 2 instead of Medusa 2.2 like I just did. This way you're 100% correct. So iocage list. Of course, because Medusa is not running right now, the console command we're going to have to do is iocage console, and then you're going to do the name of what you want to console into. So we're going to do, and you got to be case sensitive, so if you put a capital there, you want to make sure it's a capital. And then you're going to do -- force. And that is going to force. Well, did I spell that wrong? Here, it should tell you right here. -- FORCE. What, did I have it spelled wrong? Yes, I did. And that will force the jail to start. And you don't have to do anything in the GUI anymore. At this point, if you have to... gosh, I'm thinking here. At this point, you're going to be in your jail. And you're going to come over to my guide, and then you can just copy and paste here. But the first thing you're going to want to do is the package upgrade and update. Update and upgrade. Yes. You're going to want to answer yes to that question. It's going to do some of its hard number crunching and come back to you, and it'll be ready to install. I have these listed out for a reason, because they were airing out when I did Pantheon 3, and then I tried doing SSL or even pip or LXM with the pip 3 or Pantheon 3 install. So I have done them in sequence like this for a reason. You can try it however you want. If it works for you, no spilt milk. So the first thing we're going to do is package install yes Pantheon 3. And then we'll come back over to the guide, and then we're going to copy and paste this guy to get ready for the next one. I will say it out loud. It's package installed, and you're going to do the -y, so you don't have to answer yes. py37-open SSL, and then py37-pib, and then py37lxml, and then py37sq lite 3. You're going to hit enter for there. Of course, with the brain fart. Of course, with the -y command, you do not have to hit yes, so it does skip one portion. If you have an overvision or something like that, it's still going to make you type some type of input in. And then the last thing is get it nano and ffmpeg. If you don't use nano, you can subtract that from this. I use nano. Of course, when I'm not forgetting how to use nano because I'm stuck using EE because I just don't want to have to install nano in every frickin' jail I make. But I'm being lazy. It really is just package install nano and you're done. So this portion you're going to skip. Pretty much it's telling you to go back to the GUI and get your UUID and proper spelling of your Medusa username and stuff like that. And if you haven't already and this is the first time you're watching this, you're going to add your user at this point. You are going to come up here and you are going to go to accounts, users, and then just follow the instructions in the guide. You're going to go add user, and then however it's telling you to do in the guide, that's what you filled out in here. If you don't have a media group created, you're going to have to look at how permissions are set up. I would say to make sure that your main media is set up as a group owned, and then that way you can have that group owner and person. You know, it doesn't matter who the person that owns it. You can only have one person own the media share, but you can have everybody in that group be part of it. So I don't know why you wouldn't use a group ownership of the media, pool/share. So that's my thinking behind it. Some people use users and give all those users permissions. You can, and then add all those users to groups. I think that's, you're gonna, I don't know. Just follow the guide and you'll be good. I'm gonna stop rambling. So we're gonna skip this portion. And then of course our install is now done. So now we're going to get to the portion of actually installing Medusa. You can come over here and do get it clone. And then of course the get it hub for Medusa. And then of course the space and where it's going to be installed at. So you could change where you have it installed at here. I would say keep user local. It's better for scripts and systrc. Just it works there. Keep it there. And then of course the next step is to copy any scripts that Medusa might be running and FreeSB int scripts and stuff like that. So that is that copy command we are going to do next, and that's CP. Going to hit enter. It's going to copy, and then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to you're going to enter in your user and UID that you're going to add that you already either have or that you just created. And that is this command. You're going to come over here and do pw user add m. Of course, you don't want the here. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why I had there. Hit enter, and then it shouldn't say anything, and that means it worked. And then we're going to now add a group, which mine is going to be pw group add, and then that's the group I have that owns the media share, or media data set. And then you're going to do, of course, you're going to add him to the jail. And then the next thing you're going to do is pw group mod, and you're going to group mod the Medusa user that was just installed, and you're going to put that user into the Snows group, which would allow him to have permissions to run as Snows group. And then now we're going to change the user local etc rcd. We're changing the configurator. We're changing all the Medusa files to 775 chmod. Then we're going to crown the user and the group for all that media. And then the last but not least, we're going to do u plus x, chmod u plus x to that directory as well, if it'll let me copy this. And then you're just about done. But we have to modify some systrc stuff. We got to make sure that the jail automatically wants to start and is enabled. So that's what this command is. And then we want to make sure the sysrc user that talks to FreeNas from the jail is going to be run as the Medusa user. That's what this command is. And then the next is your is going to be your group. And you want the sysrc user to run under this group. So the group that we added, if my taskbar would stay hidden. And then at this point, we get to type in the magic command, service Medusa start. Let's hope it works. I guess I'll type it out for you guys. I won't copy and paste. And it started. But hey, I've seen stuff start before and it didn't start. So we're going to type in px aux. Hey, look. We got Medusa there, Medusa there, Medusa there. You know, we got 3 Medusa users. That's a good sign. So now we're going to type in top, and we should see a Medusa user in top. We do. And then, last but not least, going to hit Alt-Q. The one thing you might want to change is to make sure, actually I'm going to add it to the guide, is nano into this directory, and make sure that the group in here is not Medusa. Yeah, we're going to have to change that in the guide. That's fine. And then this is pretty much telling Medusa, hey, whoa, what am I doing here? Gotta pay attention, not talk. And you're just gonna do your group that you allow your media into right here. And that's what this is doing. Of course, you're gonna hit Alt X. Oh no, not Alt X. What am I doing? Alt Control X. Save. You're going to do Y. Hit Enter. And that should save it. Now, do service restart Medusa. So service Medusa restart. And it's working. We'll just double check it one more time. That's working. Double check top. That's working. So now, when Medusa talks to FreeNas from the jail, it'll say, I'm Medusa at Snow's group. Not, I'm Medusa at Medusa's group. Because I didn't add a Medusa's group. I don't want to have to do that. I just want one group that's King Crapper. Alright guys, now that we've finished all that stuff, we are going to come back over to the browser here, and we are just going to make 100% sure that Medusa is running. We're going to make sure we can navigate to it. How I do it is I just go to jails and I get the IP, and then it's going to be the IP that you get from your GUI jail UI. Get that IP, and then you're going to put semicolon 8081, and it should load right up. If you're a pre-existing Medusa user, you're just going to go to restore and restore your config. If not, you are going to want to make sure that you enter in, well, let me get to Medusa first, and I'll explain it a little bit more. I don't want to keep this video too long, you know. So you're going to put that in there, semicolon 8081. It's going to load. Of course, you're going to want to make sure you go into General and just make sure you click all the different tabs up here. So you're going to want to start at, MISC, Interface, Advanced. Then start at search settings, set up all your search settings and search providers. If you got torrent files or NZPT, set all that stuff up. You're going to want to set up post-processing if you use post-processing. And if you have anime, set your anime stuff up. But you want to make sure all this stuff is set up before you start adding shows. Otherwise, you're going to get errors and you're going to have problems. So always set all that stuff up first. This is a different guide for a different time. I might do it if this video gets more than like 500 views. Or if you guys really want it, tell me down in the comments section, and I will make a walkthrough on how to set up Medusa. But it's TechNetwood, guys. You guys have a wonderful evening or afternoon or whatever it is, morning. And thanks, guys. Like and subscribe. TechNetwood out. Hey guys, it's TechNetwood here. Make sure you guys subscribe and like and hit that bell. Thanks.